The measure of a society is how well it takes care of its most vulnerable population. And right now, Texas is failing.
Marcus has been here almost 18 years. Marcus likes to watch his sports and he loves to listen to music. We try to give him as much freedom as possible here for them to, live their separate lives and all be in the same house together. Oscar and Marcus seem to bump heads a lot, but they just playfully bump heads.
We all do.
They all do. They all go back and forth. They're definitely all friends. All friends.
Great.
Well, no.
Some people think that folks with disabilities have a very limited life and are not happy. And I think if you spend any time here with our members, you know that that's absolutely false. We change that narrative by focusing on what people want and really offering them options.
There's really nothing like working with this population. Even though I've had certain clients that I've worked with for years and years, I feel like every day I'm learning something new about them, or we're moving just well enough in a positive direction where we're seeing a new breakthrough, getting past, a challenge that we might have been working on from the very start. And all of a sudden, we found a very fun or unique way to solve the problem.
Our other therapist is out of town, and so it's just us today. Okay. I have been working with Marcus for maybe a little over 2 years now. So we've been working on a lot of range of motion and fine motor skills, but overall we're just trying to increase and maintain the independence that he has because that's very important to him. Physically, life's been very difficult. Through therapy, even though we can't make leaps and bounds like you can with some people, for Marcus, we are just making the bounds that we can so that way he can continue to live his life the way that he wants to and just make him as capable as he can be.
When I was in high school, I think it was, I did Special Olympics, and I used to read in codes.
Secret basketball pro around here.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
He has a really full life. He represents an interesting duality. Marcus is fiercely independent. He knows what he wants. He has high expectations. He wants to be involved. And at the same time, he requires full assistance with everything. And we serve a number of people like that. He speaks to our mission of enriching the lives of people one person at a time. He's a leader here as well as a participant.
3 words that I use to describe Marcus are smart, funny, and particular. When I first met Marcus, the first thing that he said to me was, "Are you the guy that's going to be buying my supplies for the food cart?"
The food cart give me a chance to reach my goal and be an entrepreneur.
He's very business oriented, and when he makes up his mind, on something that he wants to do, he is very driven. That is his goal, and that is what has made him very successful.
I guess it was President Bush years ago that talked about the soft bigotry of low expectations. And for some of the folks we serve, we've actually tried to change that narrative by having them contribute. So we do volunteer projects for the community. Being part of a community helps you belong. And a lot of folks with intellectual disabilities do find themselves somewhat isolated. And I think when people come here, the first thing they experience is joy. They're learning, they're working on skills, they're doing new things, but they're having fun. We need more funding because the rates that are paid by the state don't cover our expenses. And we, like a lot of organizations, are living paycheck to paycheck, month to month.
We usually go to concerts, basketball games. It gets pretty difficult sometimes because people don't realize or see he's a person as well. He wants to have fun too. He's here to enjoy the same things you guys are here to enjoy. Give him the same respect you would give anybody else. These guys are able to do anything. Do not limit them. If we had more funding, the guys would be able to reach more goals and become more independent in the way they want to be.
Not only could we bring on more people, more funding means the good people that do this work can then go home and take care of their own. It's important work that we do, and more resources means taking care of them.
The measure of a society is how well it takes care of its most vulnerable population, and right now Texas is failing. Community is important because that's where life happens. The folks we serve should have an opportunity, a right to be fully participating members in their community, and I think the state is obligated to assist in whatever ways they can.